Uh, Today we are going to discuss further about the statewide counting programs. So last week we started this, and before that we were doing something similar, which is limited network studies. So we saw the use of expansion factors and adjustment factors in those studies, and then we said statewide counting programs are similar to them, and we looked at some guidelines how to establish the control points for them. Now today we will look at some calculations about the use of the control count data. As we have done earlier, that from the control count data you can calculate adjustment factors. So let's see how we can calculate adjustment factors. First of all, you need to keep in mind that adjustment control counts are of three types: permanent, major, minor. Permanent means the data is taken for the complete duration of the year, all days of the year. You have the full data. So the first two examples which I will show you are for a permanent control count location, and the last one will be for the other two control count locations. So in this example, we have a data from a control count location, and in this data they had all days of the year. So what they have done, for each day of the week they have calculated a separate average. For each day of the week they have calculated the average separately. So for example, you see an average for Monday. See here, yearly average volume for a day, Monday, Tuesday, and so on, and this is in weeks per day. So for example, in 1 year, let's say we had 52 Mondays. So from the 365 days of the data, they separated the 52 values of Monday and took the average of those values, and that is 1820. Same thing for Tuesday. They took out the values for Tuesday and calculated the average. Okay, and if you want the total average traffic for the week, you take the total of, you take the summation of the 7 days. Okay, so which is this one, 10,010. So this is the total average traffic of the week, the total of the 7 days. Now if you want AADT, which is the average annual daily traffic, average of the complete year, so you will take the average of the 7 days. We'll take the average of the 7 days, because each value itself is already an average for the entire year. Okay, because each value, like this value, is already the average of the Mondays of the year. Okay, so we have these 7 averages, and if you take the average of these 7 values, you will get the average of the entire year, which is AADT. Okay, then if you want to calculate daily adjustment factor, daily adjustment factor means the adjustment factor for each day of the week. So like we did earlier, it will be the average upon the traffic of that day, average upon the traffic of that day. So in this case, the average is AADT. The average which you will use in the numerator will be the AADT. So whenever you are using the statewide counting programs control count locations, you will always take the ratio of the adjustment factor with the AADT. So you can see for Monday, AADT upon 1820, the traffic of Monday, and the adjustment factor is 0.79. For Tuesday, it will be divided by 1588, and so on. Okay. Then you see the plot of the adjustment factors. Okay, so you have different days of the week, and the adjustment factor is plotted, daily factor is plotted. Now you see here, adjustment factor obviously is changing and going up and down. So when adjustment factor increases, does the traffic increase or decrease? So for example, the adjustment factor for Monday is very low. It's the lowest. So what does it tell you about the traffic of Monday? Is it the lowest or the highest? Anyone? Just have a guess.
Highest.
Highest, yes, highest. When the adjustment factor is lowest, the traffic is highest, because traffic is in the denominator. So highest traffic will give you the lowest factor. You are dividing with traffic, right? You are dividing with traffic. So when You are dividing with a higher number, the result will be lower. So highest adjustment factor gives lowest traffic and vice versa. So if you see for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the traffic is the lowest. So it seems like they came to Bahrain and took the data from us, right? This is our weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So the factors are the highest, that means the traffic is the lowest. Then this is an example again for a permanent control count location, but for monthly adjustment factors. So you can see the first two columns, the month and the total traffic in that month. So this is the total traffic for all the days of the month, 30, 31, 28 days, whatever the case is, the total traffic. Then if you want ADT for each month, then you divide the total traffic with the number of days in the month. Okay, so January has 31 days, so this number divided by 31 gives you average traffic of January, ADT of January, and so on. February it is 28 days. So this is the same thing which we did in lecture 3 as well. We calculated the ADT for each month, and this is what they are doing here. Now we need to calculate, so this is the average of each month. To calculate the adjustment factor of the month, I need AADT. So AADT means average of the whole year. So you take the total of this column. This will give the total traffic of the year. Okay, total traffic of the year. So you have the full number here, 290,851, and you divide by the number of days in the year, which is 365. Okay, so the AADT is 797. If you want the adjustment factor for January, you will take AADT, which is 797, divided by 640, which is the average traffic of January. It will give you the monthly adjustment factor for January. Okay. For February, ADT will remain the same, and traffic is 595, and so on. Okay, so this is how you calculate the monthly adjustment factor. You need the average of each month, and you divide ADT with that number. So whether you are calculating daily adjustment factors or monthly adjustment factors, you are using AADT in both cases. You are using AADT in both cases. Okay, and this is again a plot of the adjustment factors for each month. So you can see the lowest is for August and the highest one is for February. So the highest traffic is in August and the lowest average traffic is in February. Okay. Now this is an example about major and minor control count locations. So major control count location is observed every 1 week in every month. Okay, so you can see the values in the bottom table. For every month they have given me an average of 1 week. Okay, so this is the data from a major control count location. For minor control count location, the location is observed for weekdays or 1 week. They are observing it for 1 week in this case, but you can do it only for the weekdays as well. So the location is observed for weekdays or 1 week for every season. Season means 3 to 4 months. Season changes, like a period of 3 to 4 months is considered as a season. Okay, so you can see here the value is taken after every 3 months. January, April, July, October, and for each of these months I have the 7 values. Okay, so in table 2 the value is representing 7 days, but it is already an average. So they did not give me 7 values for January or February for the 3rd week. These values are taken in the 3rd week. So they just gave me what is the average of the complete 3rd week, not each value in the week. But in the first table you can see each value in the week as well. Each value in the week as well. Okay, so let us, so in this example we have to calculate ADT, and then we have to calculate monthly and daily adjustment factors. Okay, we have to calculate ADT and then calculate monthly and daily adjustment factors. So have your calculators at hand, and it will be done much faster if more people are working on it. Okay, so don't rely on others, have your own calculator at hand. Okay, now the first thing we have to calculate is AADT. So for AADT, how many values are taken. Now, if you see here in the first table, I have 4 weeks of data. One before January, April, July, and October. So 4 weeks of data, each week 7 values, so 28 values from the first table. 28 values from the first table. In the second table, each value is for 7 days. Each value is for 7 days. And I have value for 12 months. I have values for 12 months. So how many days I have? 7 into 12. In the second table, the values are taken for 7 into 12 days. So number of values, 28 from the first table, 7 into 12 from the second table. How much is it?
$96.
Sorry, say again.
96.
96 total?
112.
100. So it's basically 100 plus 90. 28 plus 96, like this. Anyways, whatever it is. So 112 values. Okay, I have 112 values. So ADT will be taken as a average of 112 values. Okay. Now I should calculate total traffic of in these 112 days. Okay. So I will take the values from the first table as it is, because each value is for 1 day. Okay. So all values from table 1 plus all values from table 2, but each value is for 7 days, right? Each value is for 7 days. So I'll multiply by 7. I'll multiply by 7. Okay. So give me the total number here. Or you can tell me the value for each table as well. What is the total traffic in table 1? What is the total from table 1?
$12700.
12700. Okay, and table 2 into 7 gives you how much?
This one from not from table 1, only January.
Okay. Give me the complete for table 1. Yes.
$48,490.
Okay. And then table 2 into 7. These value into 7.
170800.
170800. Total?
Two 290.
92.
90.
Okay. Then we can calculate ADT then. Okay, so it will be 219,290 divided by 100 bulb. Okay. Good.
One 1958.
1958 vehicles per day. Okay, this is now vehicles per day. Okay, now let us calculate the adjustment factor for each day of the week. Is there some problem? Uh, 24400. I don't know. The average seems correct. The average seems correct. I did not write the average, but it seems correct. Okay, you can later on check with the values. No problem with that. Okay. So we need the adjustment factor for each day of the week. So we will take total and average and adjustment factor. Okay. Okay. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. For each day. And we need average traffic. Total traffic by 4. Why 4? Because for each day I have 4 values. Look at table 1. For each day I have 4 values. Okay, so that's why I divide by 4. For each day, 4 days were observed. And I have then the daily adjustment factor, which is the divided by average traffic. Okay, so first of all, we need the total. So now you go to table 1 and do the total column wise, right? Column wise total. How much is it?
7700.
7700.
8400. 85.
Sorry, 85.
8560.
7650.
6930.
5600.
3650.
3690.
50.
50.
Okay. Then average.
1925.
Okay.
2100.
2140.
1912.5.
2232.5.
1400.
912.5.
Okay. Now ADT divided by average traffic. So you take 1958 divided by each of these values.
1.02.
1.0.
2.
0.93.
0.91.
1.02.
0.88.
1.39.
2.15.
2.19.
15.
Okay. Now we can calculate the monthly adjustment factors. Okay. Make another table here. So each month, I need total traffic. I need average traffic. I need the monthly adjustment factor, which is ADT divided by January, February, March, April, May, July, August, September, October, November, December. Okay, now here things will be slightly different because for some of the months I have more values and for some months I have less values. Okay. So for example, if you take January, now for January I have 7 values in table 1, 7 values here, and I have this value which is a representative of 7 values. It's representative of 7 days. Okay, so I will take the 7 values from the first table, which is 2000 plus 2200 plus 2250 plus 2000 plus 1850, sorry, plus 1500 plus 950 plus the value from the second table, 2250. This is the average of 7 days. I multiply by 7. So this will give you total traffic for January.
28450.
28450.
50.
Okay, and then if you are calculating the average, then since you have taken 7 plus 7, right? 7 this one, okay, and then these 7 days, so it will be divided by 14. So 28450 divided by 14, how much?
2032.
20. Okay, and we will calculate the adjustment factor later on. Now for February, it is very simple because for February I don't have any additional data. For February I don't have any additional data. So for February, this value 2200 is already an average of 7 values. Okay, so total will be 2200 into 7. Okay, and the average will be obviously 2200. Okay, so you don't, even if you don't like to write here nothing, if you don't write anything here, this is fine because average is already given. Okay, for February data was only taken in the 3rd week and the average of that week is given. Okay, so if you you can just simply take this one. March, same thing. Okay, value is 2000. So 2000 into 7 if you want to write it, and simply 2000 will also do. For April, now give me the value for April. So you take the 7 values of April.
26720.
26720. Okay, and the average again, this divided by 14.
1909.
Okay, then for May and June, same thing, what we did earlier. So May is which one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 2100. June 1950. Okay.
Dr. May 1950.
Sorry.
May 1950.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. Then this is 18, right? Then for July again we have values in both the tables. Give me the average for July. Sorry, total for July. Give me the total for July.
Two three two nine zero.
90, and the average is
1664.
okay, for August 1700. For September, for October. Okay, for October we have to do it again.
Two seven seven eight zero.
27780, and the average is
1984.
984. Okay, for November 2150, 7150, December 2300 to 7 2300. Okay. We can calculate the adjustment factor for each month. So remember ADT 1958. Okay, so each value will be dividing 1958. So 1958 divided by 2032. How much?
0.96.
96. Okay.
Point 89.
0.83.
0.89.
0.979.
1.03.
1.
1.06.
1.17.
1.15.
0.98.
0.99.
0.91.
0.85.
Okay, so this is how we calculate the monthly and the daily adjustment factors. So it was a unique problem which was related to what do you say, major and minor control count locations. Okay, so this is how you can use the data. If the data is only given for one of the points, then it will be slightly easier. Calculations will be slightly easier, but it was given for both the points, so we used it. Okay, now do you have any questions? Any questions regarding this example or any of the other examples? Okay, regarding the test tomorrow. Okay, so it will start at 11:25. Okay, and same format as the previous test. So till 11:40 you have to finish the theory part. Till 11:40 you have to finish the theory part. If you finish theory part earlier, you can start the numericals. Numericals will appear after 5 minutes. So if you finish the theory part in 5 minutes, go ahead, uh, start the numericals, no problem. And you have to finish and submit the numerical till 12:25. Finish and submit the numericals till 12:25. You have to be in front of the camera in Teams. Okay, and last time I put all of you in one call, so you were looking very small. Okay, so I would like to have a bigger vision. So what I will do is I will create two groups in the team. I will create two groups in the team, and each one of you will join the group according to its section. So there will be a group for section 1, and there will be a group for section 2. There will be calls in both of them at the same time. You will join your respective sections call. Okay, so I can have a much wider view of your video. Okay, and the rest of the things are, I think, the same. Okay, the timing and the number of questions and everything is the same. Okay, So I hope it is clear. Yeah, one more thing. Uh, I said last week that I will take the quiz from lecture 4, 5, 6, okay, complete, and lecture 7 up to slide 44. Some some people from you messaged me that if it will be better if I only took the quiz from lecture 4 to 6 because it's Ramadan. So okay, I said why not. Okay. So lecture 7 will not be included. Lecture 7 will not be included. Lecture 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'm going for the attendance. Hissa Ahmad, Ali Khalil, Husay Ahmad. Okay, Ali Khalil.
Yes, doctor.
Ali is not here, right? Hissa, Husay, Yusuf Ahmad Nidam.
Yes, doctor.
Okay. Ali Muhammad done. Sadiq Abdul Hassan. Okay. Balkis Hamad, Hala Munir, Abdul Rahman Muhammad. Balkis, Hala, Abdul Rahman. Sara Ali, Batul S. Majid. Sara is here. Batul is here. Saleh is here. Muntadir Hussain. Okay, he's here. Esa, I think I marked you. Yeah. Balki, Sala, Abdul Rahman, okay, done. Ahmad Muhammad. Ahmad Muhammad Mahdi, okay. Sara, okay. Zainab, fine. Okay, so done with section 2. Going to section 1. Now what is happening here? Let me try it one more time, otherwise I will open it from the mobile. Okay, I don't know what is the problem here. Okay, who is from section 1 now? Please tell me. Mahmoud and Bayan. Okay. Rima, Mustafa, Allah. Give me a few seconds. I'm waiting for it to happen. Okay. Okay, Allah is here. Okay, Mahmoud Isa, Sozan, Rima, Bayan, Mustafa as well. Okay, done. Thank you. All the best for tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum.